in that case, I'll
Um,
go ahead
I'm
and
rolling.
do it on. So I'll go ahead and throw up an Audacity for me, just that way I get like used to the system.
Speak, speak, speak. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn
Alright,
myself
so
up on
speaking.
this. Okay, yeah, we're even. We're even.
We're even? Okay. So clap sync in three, two. Alright. Welcome everyone to the episode zero, essentially, of the Crispy Gamers podcast, which is essentially going to show you what the two quiet people in your Discord server all really like when you aren't completely and utterly fucking with them and speaking over them. And normally I will have my co-host.
I'm Troy.
You sound so stilted, my man. Goddamn.
You had it going.
I'm,
Like I didn't. We didn't make the
I'm,
intro
I'm,
here. We gotta think about this, man.
I'm clowning on you. The fuck are you expecting?
Progress is
But,
what I expected.
alright. So, what we are going to be talking about today is the almighty place known as Garfield Eats, the number one engaging restaurant in Toronto and London now, which slogan is, in fact, love me, feed me, don't leave me,
Why is it?
as
Why
shown by Garfield Eats website. Now,
can we process that it's in Toronto and London?
no, 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 no. So, to quickly explain a little bit of history behind Garfield
Oh
Eats.
my. Oh
So,
no.
the original man, the man behind this, is a man under the name of Nathan Masri. Now, the Mason Masri, you will soon learn, is a psychopath. And,
Why does he look like Hugh Jackman on an LSD trip?
I mean, do you not just want to have this man's Garfield potato tail? I mean, look at this absolute man boy, manlet. I don't know what the fuck to
Fuck.
call him. Ye- So, you know Chess with the cheetah?
There is orange at the end of the tunnel. I feel it.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Clamps? But anyways, so Nathan Masri, he comes from like old money in India,
Oh,
and he has
incredible.
so this man has basically never worked a day in his life
What
ever
I'm
at all.
hearing is that as a child he was told to follow his dreams, and he had the bank account to do whatever he wanted because he won the lottery. So he
He
went,
has
I want a Garfield. They went, but Garfield is illegal. I want a Garfield.
Nathan Masri has that kind of fuck you money that you reach and when you're like at the very end of your career and you really just don't give a damn anymore. But he's so young still, he can flex, and he does that by creating Garfield Eats in theory. Now, originally, Garfield Eats was supposed to be based in Dubai, but they never actually went through with it. Rather, what they went ahead and did was they made the app for it. Now, the Garfield Eats app
The,
is
the
a
app?
nightmare. So, Garfield
What the,
Eats,
what?
Garfield Eats app. Let's see here. There's a screenie from the Garfield Eats app. This is, to their own claim, better than Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Postmates combined. Because it is the first engaging food service. Now you may be wondering, what the fuck is engaging? I'm glad you asked. It is if you put entertaining and engaging. Engaging.
You are saying words, but all I am processing is Guy Fieri as Garfield.
But the
God, why
reason
is
why
Guy Fieri as Garfield there? I can't look at him. Click on him. What the fuck? What the fuck?
he's the number one customer, he always gets the big onion and the French fries without the salt because they don't come with salt.
Why does Guy Fieri have like 5 restaurants and go to fucking Garfield Eats?
I mean, we haven't even gotten to a Garfield secret sauce. By the way, it's come. Moving on. So,
I didn't need that. You didn't have to say that. I could have just assumed it and we moved on, but now I have to know for a fact that that's what it is. But no.
it is, all jokes aside, okay, look, I'm getting ahead of myself, So the app originally opens up, and Nathan Masri goes, you know what's good? Like fucking, let's put this thing up on the screen again. So
Can you choose a
you know what?
shittier picture of him? I require a shittier picture of him. This one makes him look like a motivational speaker, and it doesn't work for me.
How about this? Even and they is that good? Is that a low enough quality picture for you? Or would you rather have the what happens in Zoom stays in Zoom
No, no,
that he did with his crowdfunding investors
oh. I want the
from
one
his
of him just like
clan
full
investors?
Chester into the camera.
Oh, this one?
No, no, no. The Chester like dog meme where you just open the front camera without being ready for it. No, no, scroll up,
Hmm.
back up. The cap with the cap on. No, no, that's too good. The quality's too high. That one.
Okay. So this absolute fucking brainlet. When you know what people like, you know what people love right now? Uber Eats. You know what they also love? YouTube. You know what they also love? Social media. Why has nobody ever put them all together and made it Garfield? So that's what Nathan did with the creation of the original Garfield Eats app.
I mean,
So,
is Garfield still copyrighted? Is this just illegal?
no, no, no. So, this big brain boy actually walked up to Jim Davis, and to quote Nathan Masry himself, Jim Davis had never heard the idea to ever open a Garfield themed restaurant. So he jumped at the opportunity.
God.
And back
I
me up.
swear, my life is gonna go one of two ways. I'm gonna be like one of three ways. I'm gonna either end up like in an office job, just like engineering or making games, and I'll just be like somewhat acceptable. That or I'll become like a fucking auteur in games, which is just gonna be a hellhole in itself. Or I'm going to open a theme restaurant.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and since we are talking about the app Olio, here is the advertisement for the app. As you can
Natural
see,
Garfield
F2 key.
pizza? What?
As you can see, Farm 2 play. As you can tell, it's going so fast you can't actually absorb what the fuck you're looking at.
Wait, what? Why are you playing an AR? What is this Pokemon? Garfield Go? Buy merch?
Love
What?
me, feed me, don't leave me.
Why can you buy merch, play Pokemon Go, and
Alright,
food?
so we're gonna go ahead and g- go through this a little bit. So first of all, you'll see Farm
Is
2
that
play.
broccoli as a pizza topping? What?
We will
What?
get there. We will get to the actual flavors. But this is mainly just done
Oh
to
god, this is
help.
lasagna pizza, isn't it?
Hello.
No, no, no.
No, no, no. Why are we watching? What?
Garfield
Why are
Eats.
we watching Garfield Eats?
So,
I guess Braxton has accidentally become the first guest in the Crispy Gamers podcast.
hello, Braxton. So,
Oh,
what
we're
what is
making a
your
podcast?
what is your
Hold up.
opinion on the on this amazing piece of chocolate right here? Oh, the Golfachino, the orange
Why is it an
flavor.
ah? What? No, they're missing it. Should be Garf. No, that ah. I hate that this is how you have to write this.
No, 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 no.
You have to say the
It
word
is
Garfuccino.
because Garfield is orange. Everything is orange flavored. You know how I had mentioned
Oh,
Garfield
fucking nothing
comes
is
from
edible.
Anatolio?
What? What?
This is orange puree pizza sauce.
What?
Saying this is tomato, orange, and coffee, I would actually die if I ingested this. I would physically convulse and evaporate.
No, no. Troy, Troy. There is no tomato involved unless you get John sauce.
What is wrong with you guys?
So,
I'm
it's
suffering.
not what's wrong with us, it's what's wrong with Nathan Mazri, the biggest brain boy in Dubai. Moving on. So, when it comes, let me go ahead and keep clicking through this. So we also got the Garfield shaped chocolate ball. We got the juices and smoothies. And then let's go ahead and get to the app. So, this is also the same thing you'll be presented with whenever you
I
have
think the stream
Storefront,
stopped.
Yeah,
which
the
is
stream is chat.
The stream is gone.
We can only stare upon the Garfuccino.
We can only see
That's all
Garfuccino.
you need. That's all you need.
It is, but if I see it any longer, I will die.
Okay. Go ahead and cut.
The fucking demon hunters in WoW, they saw the truth and their eyes burned out with power. Yeah, that's what it's about to be.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
ascend and dye my life orange.
Let's see. Yo. Is that anything or is it just black? Because if it's just black, I
Just
probably need
black.
to reset
It's just black.
Yeah, I need to reset my Discord. It does this. Okay, one sec.
It do be like this. I will also say that my recording of the Crispy Gamers podcast does include my face cam, but just my face cam.
Oh, this is fine. This is as close as it needs to be for an episode 0.
Okay,
Incredible.
so I accidentally became a guest on a podcast, I guess.
Well, we were like, because this is supposed to be like episode 0. We figure out the format. We get used to talking to each other. We get an idea. That way, the first episode isn't quite as clunky.
And hold up, what is this podcast named?
The
So it's
Crispy
called
Gamers podcast.
because
The what?
The Crispy
It's called
Gamers.
Crispy Gamers podcast. Because the
Ah,
whole
and you
idea,
didn't invite me?
the whole idea was
We
crispy
said
as in
crispy,
high.
not crisped.
Ah,
We want
You are
high
crispy in the
quality.
past tense. You were once maximum crisp. You were medium rare.
No, man, was well done.
No, it did. His brain wasn't gray yet. His brain was still pink, so at most he was medium well.
But so obviously, when you first open your app, you want to immediately. Oh wait, clap sync. 3, 2. So obviously, the first thing you want to be met with when you want to order food is the question: Are you feeling hungry? Are you feeling bored? Are you feeling playful?
No, I just have to
That's-
imagine
I'm
the
upset.
image of sexting with Garfield. I hate it.
I
I
am
hate
upset.
it so
I
much.
am upset.
I hate it.
And so, this app was able to somewhat function. I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and mute it and let it go ahead and I'll slow it down. Let's see. And just let it run through. But, so, here's the problem though. At this point in time, basically the only people who were employed by
Garfield Peroni?
was Nathan Masri and the people he paid to make this app. So, I want you to imagine, Troy, what the Garfield Eatz social
Goupons?
media
Oh god.
section of the app
Live
looks
chat
like
with friend. Why? Why would you? This is like
with
the Venmo
no
problem. Not everything needs to be a social media app.
let's go ahead
Modular
and
programming be damned, I guess.
go ahead and wait. No. There we go. Leave it right there. So
Love me, feed me, don't leave me. Oh,
Oh,
that sounds
that is
like
their
a.
This is
slogan.
painful.
That is some like that is Trixie Tang from Fairy Odd Parents vibe.
So I want you to imagine a platform like Instagram, like Twitter, any of that. With no moderation.
It's just Facebook.
You terrify
Except
me.
instead of the antagonist being Mark Zuckerberg, the antagonist is Garfield.
Hold up.
You're almost right. Yes, Baxter?
Does anyone else notice that he has watched more than half of the ODST piano 8 hours?
Okay, look. Theme music with Halo music in the background slaps. Don't even. But aside the point.
Okay, I'm just gonna to save the viewers' sanity. I'm just gonna start a Pikachu spinny chair in the background here.
But it became, instead of being Garfield Eats and sharing your engaging Golfachinos, it became Nazi poop and poop Nazis. And that was it. That was all the app was. And it was up on the App Store for a couple of years. Until, finally, Nathan is able to get a store in Toronto. And whenever he starts doing these rounds in Toronto, he's, talking to all these influencers and all this and getting hype rolled up for it. And he realizes, okay, when people are standing in the store waiting, they need to look at the face of the man who is essentially dug out of a graveyard, Jim Davis. So let's listen to Jim Davis on the Garfield Eats Canada app.
This doesn't seem like a good idea.
Eat, Garfield, eat. Eat with all your might. Eat that pasta, eat it pasta till it's out of sight.
Garfield Eatz. I think that's been pretty well established. His lifelong love affair with pasta and pizza is legendary. In fact, if Garfield could dream up the perfect restaurant, it would feature lasagna and pizza. And because he's on the lazy side, he'd want to make it simple to get his paws on the food as quickly as possible. Well, Garfield's dream has come true, and it's in the form of a new innovative concept restaurant, Garfield Eatz, opening in the heart of downtown Toronto soon. So here's why it's great.
Innovative
First, and
concept
perhaps most
restaurant.
importantly, the food is delicious.
Boy,
It's a
All
restaurant.
ingredients are farm to plate, meaning
it's QMO, not QSL.
So
no
let's
preservatives, no
go to
artificial
Toronto.
coloring, no fertilizers, no GMOs, nothing but good, honest food.
I've added
And
a
that's
safety
saying
mechanism.
A mouthful.
Now I have to know. Damn it, I can't just magnify Pikachu spinny chair.
Like, did they just play the ad again? Okay, let's skip
guess
that
they
ad
do.
again.
Lasagna is on the menu, along with pizza shaped like Garfield's head, no less. And of course, for you Java
He was so
junkies,
proud of that one.
a Garfuccino
He's like
for
proud
Couldn't
and
tell.
surprised at the same
And for
time.
those with a sweet tooth, there's dark chocolate. Next,
That's not a
it's
sweet
easy
tooth.
and
That's
fun.
devil tooth.
Easy and you can order
Dark
from
chocolate
the
isn't
app
food.
either at home or
Dark
right from
chocolate
your
is just
place or
wrong.
the store. And fun in that you can be entertained
And
with Garfield cartoons,
it has
gifts, and
been
special offers.
pretty much
We're calling
documented
this an
that the Garfield
intergaging
chocolate has
app,
like that shitty
both
like
engaging
film
and entertaining.
powder on
And over
it
2 years,
to where
Yeah.
you
the
know
research
it's
and
like
development
shitty
of this
2-year-old
unique
Christmas
restaurant concept,
chocolate that just has
I
been
have
left
to
over.
hand it to Nathan Mazrai and Pascal Hyder, co-founders
Nathan
of Garfield
Mazrai.
Eats. Their entrepreneurial spirit
Nathan
brought the
Mazzy.
concept to reality last year when they opened in Dubai. And Nathan's enthusiasm is the driving force here in Toronto.
They never
I
opened.
did dish
You
out some
lie.
food for thought with Nathan. I said, Nathan, take care of the cat, and the cat will take care of you. And I believe he has. We've been working as partners to conceive a dining experience which recognizes a shift in consumer behavior and embraces digital convenience. Instead of a quick service restaurant, think of a quick mobile restaurant. And I'm proud that we've been sensitive to
Is
help.
he like
Again.
trying to make the Garfield food truck? Is this the
No,
plan?
no. Troy, it's not QSL, it's QMO. Down with QSL, up with QMO.
MSR sea drink.
Speak
No.
English.
So you know all those memes of like men in suits that only speak in like buzzwords and catchphrases?
Yes.
That's Nathan Mazry's entire personality.
Oh no.
living
We'll watch an
concerns
interview
for
with
the
him later
food,
on.
all the way down to environmentally friendly packaging. Toronto, you're in for a treat. Stop by the store and download the Garfield Eats app and prepare for a new and delicious experience.
Love me, feed me, don't leave me.
Oh my,
What the fuck is that?
that phrase is so scary.
The way
And
he
they-
said it is terrifying.
And they play
Love
it
me,
again.
feed me, don't leave me.
So, while I keep talking, I'll go ahead and scroll through the thing. So, they go ahead and they finally get open after delaying their opening for roughly 4 weeks. After initially driving and flying people out there, to them not being able to be at the open store, to them going back home, to them then going back out there, to the store still not being open, to the point to where the interview in which we will watch later on is a man who is interviewing Nathan, apparently a week before it opens. At this time, they do not have internet. They do not have ovens.
It's
Garfield
fine.
Eats
We'll just
revealed-
deliver everything the day up and train them the day up.
Exactly. You will materialize the pizza. But
We don't need
So,
the ovens
first of
fired
all,
the day before. That's impossible.
so as stated before, Intogaging quick mobile restaurant app.
The,
Intogage
the
plus entertainment. Intogagement.
this
Intergagement?
is just word salad. It
Dude,
took
that's
2 minutes to reach word salad at a restaurant that doesn't serve salads.
that is intergagement sounds like
Troy, you're
someone who
moving.
wants to like they just
I
like
just know for a
propose
fact
to
that
each
it
other.
doesn't serve anything to just be called a salad.
No, intergagement is literally just like if like friends with benefits propose to each other.
But okay. So let's go ahead and talk about the coupons. So the coupons are Garfield coupons.
Coupons.
And you get these coupons for playing mini games on your phone and for watching episodes of Garfield and Friends on the Garfield Eatz app.
Oh look, they're not coupons, they're not Groupons, they're goupons.
They're coupons. You take the G off of
Coupons.
Garfield, you staple it onto coupons. Coupon.
Why are there
That's so
paid
stupid.
episodes? You're saying you watch Garfield so you can unlock more Garfield to watch?
You watch Garfield and Friends. It's an engagement loop, right? You have to understand it's QMR, not QSR. So therefore, with the coupon strategy, you're able to loop engagement back into the app. And so that way, when you're checking the social media feed, you're also able to get your Garfuccino. And then you're also able to watch an episode of Garfield and Friends,
Oh
waiting
my
for the
goodness.
Garfuccino. And then once
No.
Why
you see
is
now
there a
this
Garfield
becomes
Skinner box?
where this
What?
becomes literal insanity. So we won't get to the food yet. We'll go ahead and skip that.
There's merch.
We'll skip that for the moment. So
You
they
got
do
Garfield
catering,
merch.
and they do something called Rebox, which initially is a good
Oh, like
thought.
Chuck E.
You
Cheese.
know, use your boxes. They can be reused. Oh no, we're gonna teach you how to turn a lasagna box into a tissue box. Let's go ahead and watch Garfield Eats teaching us how to turn a lasagna box into a tissue box.
If you keep saying lasagna like that, I'm actually gonna kill you.
Lasagna. Would you rather have the big anya?
Big Anya.
So you open it from the side, you fill it with tissues.
I swear if it's just fill it with tissues and close the box, I'm gonna die.
It's gonna be close the box and remove that little outline on the top. The
Tear a
circle.
hole.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah. But there's an outline for it.
Now I want you to stop and think. That
You have
was
to
a
buy a box
lasagna
of tissues. Put those tissues from a perfectly good box into this lasagna box.
Yeah. Who buys just a pack of tissues? Because it's
I
probably
mean, if you
like
bought the
20
bagged tissues, maybe, but no one buys the bagged tissues.
like it's probably like just 10 cents
Except
more
Nathan
just to buy the
Mazur.
actual box of tissues itself. Why would you buy just a bag?
Remember,
think
viewers
about
that do not exist. Pikachu Spinny Chair is there if you are as afraid as I am.
Think about it though.
Viewers
If
that
this is
don't
a lasagna
exist.
box and the whole idea is to reuse it, what's gonna be on all those tissues?
Okay, stop talking. Stop talking.
So, let's see here. I mean, we can always talk to the Friends Happiness Center, which is run by Karen, the only actual employee of the Friends Happiness Center, which ironically both types and speaks exactly like Nathan Masri in the same non-punctuated, all capitalized sentences that aren't sentences, is just one brick paragraph. Almost like it's an actual child. Doesn't it give you confidence for them to just say DM us? But let's go ahead and get back
Are
up
you
to
streaming this?
let's
No,
get up to
I'm just
our
recording it.
let's
Ah,
get up to our bread and butter. So the pizza and lasagna. So the lasagna
if you keep
and the
saying like that, I'm
pizza.
gonna gag.
So we've got
There are
the
many good options here. There's lasagna. There's lasaga. There's everything that you haven't said, which are good options.
so let's go ahead and analyze this. So we've got the metal barbecue steak pizza. Let's take a look at this.
Metal barbecue?
MTL.
MTL.
What is
What does
that?
that mean? What does MTL mean?
Cowboy
is.
cut strips of rib. You call that ribeye? It looks
You
like
call that
sad
cowboy cut?
bacon.
Al, you want to know what's the funniest thing? Is I'm a little upset. We may use the Wayback Machine to look at this website a few months ago, but they didn't used to actually have the oh wait, no. They used to have this, but as balls, like a ball graph, not the actual numbers.
That
They
doesn't
didn't use
say
the word
7,000
calories.
calories, does it?
They
That
didn't use the
I
word
is
calories.
that no,
They
is that
used the
70?
word yum.
Is that 70? Is that 752? Is that 75.20? Or is that
Whatever.
7,520?
Look, it's your coupons, man.
No,
What?
no.
Car-
Is there
it doesn't say
Glenn,
grams. It's protein 22. There is
Glenn,
22 protein.
Glenn,
Again,
is there a dot? Is there a dot between the 75 and the 20?
technically. What?
What is it? That's not 72. What's the serving size? What is the what?
72.75.2 calories.
75.2 calorie.
0.2.
But again, this is
There
what
is more
happens when you
calories.
go from a ball graph to numbers.
Okay, I'm eating Twizzlers right now. So let's
20
go.
carb.
Okay, so 4 pieces is one serving
20
size.
carb.
But think about it. How are you gonna cut that
Okay,
pizza?
and
How are you gonna
and
actually cut that?
in 4 Twizzlers, there are 100 calories. This whole ass pizza is not 75.2.
Oh yeah, it's just. Also, the reason calories are in measures of 5 is because it's not scientifically accurate to go anything less than measures of 5.
And where'd the 0.2 come from?
They have to have made this shit up.
Again.
Oh
it's
no, okay.
almost
It says
like
10% of daily energy intake. And daily energy intake according to the US government is 2,000 calories. So this says
oh
it's
no,
200 calories.
actually, that's not that energy intake. That's a Garfield scale energy intake.
It's a
What is going
Garfield
on?
scale. Forget the World Health Department. I get my dietary guidelines from Garfield.
I am
Oh
absolutely
God.
terrified of Garfield restaurant.
Why is it 75.2 calorie?
Where'd the
Why is it
0.2
20 calcium?
Where'd the 0.2 come from?
They put a 0 after the 0.2 to try to make it even more precise, too. That's what scares me.
I mean, you gotta remember, guys. Love me, feed me, don't leave me.
Oh my. That's such a that has such
What
terrifying
the fuck does a
implications.
G meal mean?
No, GMO?
Let's go ahead and look through the options. Okay.
Upgrade to G meal.
So immediately
Where
you may
does-
realize this is a
I'm
$16
guessing
pizza.
I'm guessing that's their version of a combo. So G meal, Garfield meal combo.
Again, $16 for the equivalent of a medium pizza.
Yeah, but how big is a medium? What's the size? How from
It's no
ear
Pizza Hut.
to chin? How big is it?
You know, sneeze schmut. So go ahead and make it large. We can add Garfield secret sauce with truffle oil, Garfield secret barbecue, Jana al bucco marinara, or the farm pesto.
Is this a real Is this a real thing?
This is in fact
This is a real thing.
restaurant
How
that
far does
Oh
the
my-
came from
Garfield
the
Eatz
man
that delivers the question?
Nathan Masri.
The category it's under. The category I looked it up on Google. You know what category it's called?
What?
A user suggested this category: adult daycare center.
Well, you see, once we get to the actual
It's
insights of
4-star.
Garfield
It's
Eats,
a
you'll
4-star
realize
restaurant.
what? Okay, so as a quick side note, we'll go ahead and deviate from this for a moment. Nathan has flat out admitted to buying positive Google reviews.
Okay.
Because whenever he receives a review that's under 3 stars, he immediately flags it, reports it to Google, and replies to the negative review with one of 2 copy pastas of, "Uh-oh, this is a spammy review. You will be reported to Google." and then like a couple other things, and then always leave it with "Love me, feed me, don't leave me." Oh, there are 2 negative reviews. It seems like an actual human being looked at it, but it's the equivalent of, "Oh, well, sorry, here's a 20% off coupon next time you come in. Well, sorry."
Has capitalism gone too far? A news headline
This
by
is
Food Bites
no.
saying Garfield Eats says no.
This Garfield Eats shows us that
Has
capitalism hasn't gone far enough.
capitalism gone too far?
Again, you can consume Garfield's potato tail. Moving on. So,
Don't ever phrase
Can
anything
I
as
just reiterate that if this is a cowboy cut strip of ribeye, how shitty does this ribeye have to be? How anorexic was this cow, and how many times
you
was it shot?
it's actually just Odie. They're just claiming
ordered a
dog meat.
kidult meal. They named it a kidult meal.
Kidult.
So, we've got ourselves. So, if you want to make it a G meal, you have a choice of skinny fries or farm salad. Now,
It was just
fun
okay.
fact,
Toppings were average on
the
a pizza that was a
fries.
bit on the
No,
small
no,
side
no,
and burnt on the edges. It's
don't
a
you dare!
novelty
Don't you
thing.
dare blow my thunder! Don't you dare steal my thunder with those reviews! I've got a few saved. Don't
I'm
even.
reading reviews.
But so the skinny fries, they don't come with salt. You have to special request salt because in Garfield Eats marketing, they claim that all of their food will not make you feel bloated.
Alright, okay. So
You notice how they serve nothing but fucking pasta? And they also claim that it won't make you gain weight. I'm
okay,
saying this unironically.
so
This was actually said on Garfield Eats.
hear me out here. Hear me out here. So I've been looking through the reviews. There's a verified Google like Maps review character. Like you know you can get verified as a reviewer.
Here's the sauce. Not the John Arbuckle sauce, but here's the sauce.
This guy is a verified reviewer for Google. And he talked about how like it's such a bad experience, and he gave it 2 stars, saying the food was somewhat decent, but everything else was terrible. And then it was the response from owner. Hello Harry, thank you for a review. this, unfortunately, this may be a spam account, so if you really want to reach out to us, please email us here.
Ah, yes, as you can tell, they almost gave him an uh-oh spammy review, but they pulled back. But, moving on. So I
Garfield
assume
Chef
you could
Match
see...
3 puzzle.
So, and then, for your drink, what would you like to have with pizza, Troy? Just out of curiosity, what would be your immediate reaction to what you would want to have with
Dude,
pizza?
I
With
see what
this
you actually
pizza,
mean.
bleach.
Dude, I see the actual copy pasta you're talking about.
But,
This
Oh
is
god,
a spammy
why
or
does
hateful review.
it flashes between colors when it loads up the Garfield Eats app?
oh my
Oh,
god.
no, you don't get my
This-
location, Garfield Eats. Suffer. Oh, it keeps
this is
asking. It won't work unless you give it to you.
This is a spammy or hateful review with bad intent, and the account has been reported to Google for
Your
irrelevancy.
location is out of Toronto.
Irrelevancy. They just called Joshua Garber a irrelevant customer because, and hear me out here, he's a local reviewer verified by Google with 111 reviews and 120 photos added to the account, but he gave him 1 star. This
Exactly.
was a week ago.
So at that point, they are harming local enterprise.
Okay, so
By...
so you know the games you have to play to get coupons?
Yes.
Garfield got bored and lazy to play Food Attack. This is an unedited sentence. So we are working on an exciting new game to keep you engaged. It just doesn't work. You must lazily log in order to see our chat.
Oh my god. It's
But okay.
You have to
Second
log
half-
in order to contact anything.
every review that's under 3 stars gets that stupid. Oh no, this is a spammy or hateful review.
It's almost like I know what the
Every
fuck I'm talking about, Braxton, with the stupid ass orange restaurant.
dude, I did not
Okay, I
expect
took
to
the-
join this chat and be hit with so much knowledge.
But okay.
So I actually took the whole boom arm off of my desk.
Yes.
Glenn, I thank you for showing me this masterpiece.
Yes.
We're
Don't worry,
going to
it's gonna
Garfield
get
Eats.
better.
I will fly us to Toronto for Garfield Eats.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
fuck yeah.
Someone already ate the food for us. We'll watch a video. But, so, again, I have to reiterate. What would you like to drink with your metal barbecue steak pizza from Garfield Eats? What would you expect?
They should have a Sprite.
You should have a Sprite? What would you like to order, Bax?
They
What
need
would you like to
McDonald's Sprite. They need to have McDonald's
drink?
Sprite.
McDonald's Sprite. So we have a
You
normal
mean
Sprite. that lives-
carbonation with suffering inside?
So we have a regular drink and acid. Okay. So you're half right. You have your choice of carrot juice, orange juice, or apple juice.
That's it. That's all you can order. Carrot juice, orange juice, or and I like how it
When the
says
fuck
fresh.
has Garfield ever eaten a carrot?
When has carrot juice been a thing? Like, how long has this been a thing and I've not known about this? Who drinks carrot juice? Raise your hands.
It's
I'll just
not that
reiterate,
it's been a
It's the
thing. Just no
first
one wants
food
it.
item. But okay. Let's see here. We have the Jim Davis pizza, which looks to be ham or pepperoni with pineapple. We have Roy's chicken pizza. We have a Giardino,
The fuck is that abomination?
the Garnival, the Garita pizza, the Poloni, the Big Cow Lagagna.
Why? Just why?
Big cow lasagna.
No. It doesn't
No.
deserve the right to be called lasagna. It's like
The gag. It's still a
Lasagna.
gag.
Let's go
Oh.
ahead and
Kitty kids. Kitty
Kitty
kids.
so
Kitty
you want
kids.
your little
Carnivore pizza meal.
by the way, fun fact, the
Okay,
pizza-
why do? Can I just interject real fast?
shoot man.
Why do I feel like how they like the picture is how they actually serve it? Like the fries aren't in a container and the pizza's
They're
just
just
out.
tossed.
Yeah.
The white
How
void is the table. They couldn't afford any more orange paint for the table.
So I know this is probably getting nitpicky, but the fact that they just took the picture of the big pizzas and just scaled them down for the kitty.
What hurts is that all of the big pizzas already look like they're like a PDF that just has a filter on to cut it. Because they're all
And
cut
look
the
at the
same way with
Garfield.
no differences.
Okay, I noticed this earlier when I was checking this out. Look at this image.
Oh, dude, it is. They just copy
like-
pasted
like if you
every
look at-
pizza.
If you look at
The little bit of white that just falls off of the cheese one. What?
Yo. YouTube video. When I looked up Garfield Eats, a YouTube video. What is Garfield Eats, and why would anyone do this to us?
Why?
So, would you like to have the kitty kids big cow lagagna, the kitty kids spaghetti bolognese, the spaghetti kids spaghetti pesto?
What the fuck is bolognese?
Why are there two very small tomatoes next to it?
What?
I
What is spaghetti
need
pesto?
Closure.
What is the spaghetti pesto, and why does it look like this flying tentacle monster with a religion around it?
Why does it have a
mean-
feather hanging out of it?
That's the
Because-
carrots for the carrot
I need
juice.
answers.
That's a very good question,
legit,
Troy.
the
Moving
bolognese.
on.
Wait,
Moving
no,
on
wait,
to the
hold on.
Garfield.
The bolognese legit looks like that the candy spaghetti. It legit is just it's like
When you
so
put the
bright.
random veggies you have around your house into that thing that just makes anything pasta.
This is just a bad ShamWow job.
God.
But okay, now on to the golfachinos and smoothies. So immediately, pumpkin golfachino, peppermint golfachino, orange bee golfachino, dark chocolate golfachino, the big Americana,
Oh no.
the Monday kale, the go mango, the strawberry banana love,
Oh
the
no.
big fat watermelon.
Watermelon.
peach tails. And that's it.
Hold
Would you
up.
like to drink a big
Big
fat
fat
watermelon?
watermelon.
Why is it
With-
named the Monday Kale Smoothie? Do they only sell
Dude.
it on Mondays? Is it
Dude.
supposed to be bad like Mondays are? it-
The banana love shake makes me sound like they're hypnotizing their customers to love it.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the.
It's Plankton's kelp juice.
Alright. And also, we don't need to sleep on the big Caligagna. Let's do the bolognese. Okay, let's examine some of these. So the Monday kale. So your favorite friend, 0.4 calories. Is here to strike again. It's 0.4 carbs.
58.40.
68.4 carbs. No.
What is-
4.7 fibers.
Where does 58.4 come from? Show me where. Show me where.
4.7 fibers.
So now the
Okay,
orange bee.
okay, wait.
Yes.
So this has an orange in it. It very much shows that it has an orange in it, right?
Yes.
Guess how many calories one orange has?
What?
45. So either nothing else in this smoothie has calories, or there is not actually a real orange in there, and I
Well, it
should be
depends on
afraid
how
of this.
much of each. Probably like one little slice of orange.
So what I'm
It's-
hearing is this is actually just what they scraped off the bottom of the bathrooms in the back of Garfield Eatz, and they blended it together and stuck it
Yeah.
in the refrigerator.
But apparently it's vegan.
The average. I just
Man.
looked up
Apparently it's
an
vegan.
average. I just looked up fruit, like average fruit smoothie calories, and it's saying this is from smoothie, like from this is from V8 Splash. V8 Splash smoothies has 90 calories in it.
What I'm hearing is the Monday Kale smoothie is a superior smoothie. And who knows? high
What
in
are the
fiber.
What are the 100 vitamin C's?
What about the
From-
What are
4.7
the
fiber?
4.7 fibers?
I have a question. Why do they spell fiber this way? And then they spell it this way?
Those aren't. It says
Way.
it's just high in fiber may help digestion. They're
Okay,
not separate.
okay.
They're just one like string of words.
This is from this is from an actual nutrition site. An average homemade fruit smoothie has 160 calories in it.
Here's the thing. You aren't having it blessed by Garfield, Jim
Dude,
Davis,
this is
and Nathan
terrifying.
Mazuri.
This is terrible. The lid is even on correctly.
That's
Okay,
the problem with
so-
all
This
orange
doesn't-
bee.
Okay, choose a size. Choose a size. Let's see this.
Alright, so the orange bee golfacino. So small or medium.
We don't even know how many fibers are in this one.
Well,
Would
because
you
we haven't
like
chosen
me
a
to
size yet.
begin my argument about why this grinds my gears
Okay,
so
hold on.
much?
Pick
You
a
can't
size
have a
first.
fucking medium if you don't have a fucking large. It is an intermediary size. You have small, you have medium, you have large. If you only have small and medium, you have a small and a fucking large. There is no medium if the large does not exist.
What is Arabica?
Hmm?
Arabica is like okay, so saying 100% Arabica means it's just 100% true coffee.
But okay, so you know how this claims that this has fresh orange juice shots? What they mean to say is they have the one employee in the back squeeze a fresh orange into your black coffee with the pulp.
Okay.
That is what the orange bee golfacino is.
Okay. So you want to know the average price per kilogram of Arabica and why I don't trust the cost of that coffee?
What?
Because a kilogram of Arabica is $3.50.
Also, if you would like to know, state the actual size of the golfacino. They just say medium. They don't give you an ounce count.
Yeah, but that's a fucking kilo of Arabica. Why would you buy Arabica by the kilo?
Because
Are you trying to
Troy,
deal it as a drug?
forgetting
I've got that.
farm
I've got
to
that
plate.
50 milligram Arabica.
Farm to plate ingredients. Enter gauge. QMO, not QSO.
I thought
You haven't
kilograms are
learned yet.
small. Yeah, kilograms are small.
they're smaller than pounds, but for drug and food prices and sizes, they're big.
Oh.
You know how many teaspoons are in a kilo?
But okay. Just so you know, they also include a milky foam surface and honey for a balanced taste. And it's a very good source of dietary fiber, rich in vitamin C. Zest. What is
I
zest?
heard there are
Who
100
knows?
vitamin C's.
Let's see. Do we get anything? Okay. So, moving on from the Golfachino, we have the Big Cow Lagagna. The Big Cow
Is a
Lagagna,
generous size of lasagna.
otherwise known as, you know, a brick of cocaine? That.
It's just a kilo of lasagna.
It's that's terrifying.
A brick is a
97
kilogram.
calories?
That
97 calories?
97.2.
Why is everything point?
97.2 calories.
How big? Okay, how big is it? Is how much lasagna is it?
It has 32 proteins, y'all.
Again, they don't.
How
give
would
an
you
ounce
put
out.
fertilizer into lasagna?
They put.
The words no fertilizer imply the existence that someone put fertilizer in it. Who?
What they have though is the Garfield Eatz secret sauce, the delicious creamy bechamel sauce, filled
The
with
average homemade
quote-unquote
lasagna.
cowboy cut ground minced beef.
Average
You know, that's
average amount of
just
calories
cow
in a
dick.
serving size.
Only
of
cow
lasagna.
dick.
I'm scared.
Well, it's time to go from a big cow lagagna
Alright.
to a thick cow lagagna with a long. You know what? We gotta go even further beyond the G meal. And oh look, would you like your carrot, orange, or apple? It's our best friends.
None of them change. Upgrading to large adds no more proteins. And no more calorie.
Exactly, because as we know, eat more, never bloat.
So you want to know how much the average serving size of homemade lasagna has in calories?
How much?
408 calories.
Again, the big cow lagagna. I've told you,
That's smaller than the average.
this is farm to plate. Engaging restaurant. But it's time now for the Kitty Keys Spaghetti Bolognese.
Bolognese? What does that mean?
So, swolly foamy spaghetti, crowned with Garfield Eat's delicious secret sauce, and fluked with foam plum tomatoes. Garfield Eats spaghetti, as seen on Garfield Eats TV series. Choose
I
between
tried to
veggie or
find the
brown.
answers. You can't find the calories. When I did, I saw something about a Garfield Eats food truck, which led me to a Facebook link that terrified me.
I told you
went
these used to
even
be bog
further
maps.
beyond.
But so, first of all, so you have 32 potassiums, 32 proteins, 70 vitamin A's, and 60 vitamin C's. Here's the point, though. You get to choose between veggie or ground minced beef. Would you like a free mini Garfield comic booklet? Because you don't get the fucking cues. The actual option doesn't exist.
What is bolognese?
I think that's pronounced bolognese.
Okay, so is a sauce is a meat-based sauce. Okay, so it's the dressing, even though that's white powder and obviously not.
That's not the dressing. The dressing is the Garfield Eats secret sauce. And you get to choose between veggie or ground minced beef. But you don't get to decide actually. You only get to decide if you want the Garfield comic booklet with triangular crayons. Of course we
No.
fucking need triangular crayons in a mini free Garfield comic booklet.
Do I have
Oh
the
my
warehouse brands in
God.
here? Where do I-
I'm terrified of what's going on in this.
Okay, let's go ahead and return back.
Why did I join this chat?
So
Why did I
now,
first? Oh
Garfield
my
Eats
God!
face
I'm gonna
mask.
order a hat.
Oh no.
I'm gonna.
as
Hold
a
up! I'm
new
gonna go
item,
buy
would
one
you
right
like
now.
Garfield's potato tail? Take a bite on Garfield's tail. You ever want to just bite on the Garfield? You ever just want to eat him?
I hope you know I'm buying the face mask now.
Do not give Nathan Masri money.
Don't worry, I'm gonna use first 20% off gift code to get 20% off my first purchase. The website has sound. Why didn't you tell me this?
Oh yeah, so
The website has
actually,
sound.
fun fact, I muted my Chrome, so it wouldn't do that. But, but, the old website would play a 5 to 6 second loop of Earth Angel on loop for all eternity until they changed it because they got a copyright claim. They got clapped. Let's go ahead and view all products. Let's see what Garfield has for us. Let's go here. We got Garfield
yeah.
comics. We got the Garfield dark chocolate ball.
Why only dark chocolate? Why can't they have normal milk chocolate too?
You got your shitty Garfield mug that's been collecting dust since the 80s. Got your Garfield t-shirts. Don't you love that sold out logo that doesn't fit within the spot that they've given it?
Sold out tea.
Okay, let's see here. But so, first of all, do you want to know about the Garfield
I just keep
history?
hearing the sound.
I do as well. It's good ambiance.
Just keeps
We
going.
also want to know about the brand story. By the way, this website is the slowest goddamn thing on the planet.
It is. I've been waiting for it to bring me to the cart for so long now.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the Wayback Machine up so we can bring back the old one.
Oh god.
So, would you like to go ahead and give us a little read of that, Troy?
Garfield's dreams come true. Garfield Eats is the world's first quick engaging restaurant app. Is that Paul Rudd being forced to stand next to a guy in a Garfield suit?
Is that Paul Rudd?
Did they do this to Paul Rudd?
My boy, look at what they've done to my boy.
Both engaging and entertaining. App
Okay.
users can play, watch, and order at the same time, and collect paws.
So
A
if
loyalty
I
coin system to unlock
with the
coupon
let's
offers,
see.
game levels, episodes, and more. Garfield eats highly anticipated Garfield-shaped pizzas, lasagna.
Should I buy the
spaghetti.
mask?
No,
Hold up. Let me
no.
check how much money I have in the
And
bank real
Garfield
fast.
3D dark chocolate bars and Garfioccino flavored coffee and smoothie are all on the menu to complete the Garfield tasty experience, made with
I get paid
far-too-great
Monday. Hold up. Doesn't matter.
ingredients.
Now let's go ahead and look at some of the
Braxton, just tape a Garfield poster to your face. It's gonna be
Oh,
more
I got paid. Never mind.
so let's see here. So this is what the actual storefront looks like.
Can we get the image of those like cooks again? They look so just depressed.
So, fun fact, there are only ever 2 people working in Garfield Eats. There's someone up front, even though they do not have any actual cashiers. They are cashierless, another buzzword they use. Instead, they have 3 tablets against a wall. But, on the tablets, because they're showing episodes of Garfield and Friends, and because it's the only way they order, because it uses the same app.
Oh,
Kids can
never
just
mind. I'm not
walk
buying
up.
this anymore.
Kids can just walk up, you see, and just play on the apps, and you can't make them go away. And they aren't allowed to put in your order any other way. And because it's the same app as the online service, you have to pay $1 for delivery fees when you order in store. Tell me how big brain is that shit.
Hello, this is your eating fee.
So, so let's see here. Let's look at some of the other images. So here we have Nathan Mansley, Jim Davis, some other investor in Garfield. He was one of the little tablets. So you want to meet Garfield and friends?
Okay.
So we've
So
got
you know how much
Garfield.
shipping costs?
How much?
For if I was just to order a $25 item, the Garfield mask, which mind you, I have the 20% off discount, so it's only $20. Shipping is $30. So I'm paying $56 for a face mask. I'm not doing that. 20 I would gonna do 20 for the bit, but I'm not doing 50.
You telling me you wouldn't give $56 to this absolute Chad right here? Nathan
Terrified.
Mazur?
He's terrifying. You know, I was gonna give him the $20 for the bit, but no, I'm not doing that.
So, we have Garfield. I'm an anthropomorphic orange tabby cat known for my laziness, small sarcasm, and intense passion for foods, particularly pizza, lasagna, and golfacino. Then, you have Nathan
who the
Mazuri.
who the fuck gave these people the rights to Garfield, and why did they butcher him so?
Nathan sold his ad agency at 24. Nathan joined as VP of marketing for Mr. Sub, Hugo Juice, Van Hoot Cafe by MTY Group, with 55500 outlets and 2 billion in sales. Nathan convinces Jim Davis, creating the world's first Garfield Eatz, making him world's youngest Garfield licensee to develop first Garfield-shaped pizza cutter. Nathan serves as the CEO of Garfield Eatz and also an author. Notice how that linguistically makes no goddamn sense.
He is not chief executive officer. He is
He's
chief
the-
enter gauge.
I was wondering if you would catch that. So, we don't have to read through all of them. Let's just look at some of these faces. So we have Nathan, who looks like a fish. Not Paul Rudd. A man who's descending into low pixels. Some dude. A news angle from the 1930s. Pixel Man 2. Pixel Man 3. And a mob boss from GTA.
You know what? I said that I would last an hour. I lied.
How long have we even been doing this? I'm terrified.
58
far-
minutes and 35 seconds.
So far, we've been rolling for a little under an hour, and we're not. I would say we're about 75% through, ish.
How did you find this? Just answer me that real fast.
You will see.
What corner of the dark web did you have to pray to
Oh,
get this
first of all,
information?
So Garfield Eats. The website itself. It's
Yeah.
laid out a little weird, but you know what? It functions. Now let's look at the original one. So, as you can tell, a little bit of a different vibe. We've
Yeah.
got Call Us. Got World's First Garfield Quick Mobile Restaurant, QMR, not QSR. Love Me, Feed Me, Don't Leave Me. The Gagna. Now, eventually it will begin to auto-scroll, and I will have to fight it.
Wait, it auto scrolls? Like it's not.
There you go.
It forces you to scroll.
Yes. And there's normally images here, but of course, because Wayback Machine can't do everything, we're just gonna have to suffer a little bit. Stop.
This is that
Brand,
moment in like a safari where your tour guide is just like, yeah, the lions try to kill us here. We just have to accept it.
brand history. Stop.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
The you left
We
the solely
crossed an
stuff.
hour. I fulfilled my obligation. Oh God. Stop recording. Stop recording.